Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today we are transforming ourselves into Mrs. Frankenstein. What I'm using is the Paradise Green Water Activated Paint, a little bit of water, and I'm just going to paint my whole face green. I honestly wish I had a little bit different color green, but this one will work. What some of you guys didn't know, water activated paint is really easy to use. The keyword, water. And what you do is if you're wanting to build the intensity, you just kind of paint your face, let it sit, paint your face again, let it sit, paint yourself again, let it sit. So it's a little time consuming. So I did this about 3 or 4 times. I just didn't show you guys the entire process of me reapplying the green paint. So if you're wanting to use something that's going to help set your paint, I use translucent powder, and what I do is I put a little bit on all over my face, let it sit a little bit, and then I reapply the green over. Most people probably don't do that, but I do because I found out that it also helped the paint set a little bit faster. If you guys are not wanting to do the water activated paint because your last minute Halloween idea, that's totally fine. What I normally would recommend is going in with an eyeshadow palette, probably the same type of colors, if not a little bit different, and just use that and start brushing your face and your neck. That always works. That's what I did. That's why I got super green. Contour time. What I'm doing is I'm just taking the greenest, darkest green that I have, and I am just contouring my face. So my face does not look so flat with just one green. I used a couple of greens just to give it that je ne sais quoi. Probably would have used a different green if I had one, just because to me this looks more like I'm trying to recreate Shrek versus Frankenstein. But hey, you work with what you got. I'm doing here is I'm just bringing down the dark green again down towards my neck and on my chest so it doesn't look so flat and it doesn't look like my face is more greener than my chest is. Time to make some scars. So what we're using the CC Beauty palette, and we're just going in with a small thin brush with the black, and I'm just making lines on my face. You can make these stitches as detailed as possible if you want. Like you can do some shading, you could do like some serious work on this. However, I was just doing more of a simpler look for you guys. And what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just going back and forth with like crisscross little lines, making it look like stitches. And right here, we're just putting some white eyeshadow under my eyes to brighten them up a little. I didn't want to use green. I wanted to use something that had a little bit of brightness. Now going in with my M35 palette, I am just using the purples that you see, and I'm just starting to build the intensity on my eyes. Here I am, I'm just using a windshield motion and then a tapping motion, just trying to build the intensity on my eyes a little at a time. Since it's a little bit of a darker color, I just want to make sure that I'm going slow with this so it's not so crazy, because it's really hard to fix it once it's set since the rest of your face is green. And then once the base is done, I just put a little bit of this purple violet color on top. It was glittery, it was beautiful, it was calling to me, so we had to put it on. Here I'm just using my 310 Total Temptation from Maybelline, and I'm just trying to bring a little bit of color back into my eyebrows. Going back in with my CC Beauty, I'm using the silver and I'm just dotting it on either side of the stitches to show a little bit more definition and contrast. However, I didn't go too in depth just because I'm putting fake blood on it, but if you guys aren't doing that, totally go more in depth with detail. That would look awesome. So here I went in with my LA Girl lip liner and I just outlined my lips with a bright pink. You could totally go red or purple if you wanted. Some people even do black, but I was just like, we going pink. And to actually cover my lips, I used my Too Faced Melted Matte with this hot pink. Totally pretty, loved it. I think it turned out really good. Taking my L'Oreal Volumizing Lash Paradise, I'm just covering my lashes. I was going to put on falsies, but I just figured that I didn't really need to since this did so well with my lashes. So I didn't. Of course, the favorite part of mine is the fake blood. So I use the Stage Blood first, just tapping where the actual scar line was that I did, and then I went back and covered it with Scab blood. This is why I said that I wasn't going like too hardcore with the actual detail, because I knew I was going to cover it with fake blood. So and here, after having my whole costume on, I just went back in with my Paradise paint, water activated paint, and I just started painting my chest over. I could tell that there was a difference from my face, my neck, and my chest. So I just went back over and reapplied the green. The green that I actually had on had about 20 to 30 minutes to set, so this was perfect time. Again, going in with my Morphe palette, I'm just getting the two different green colors and I am just brushing it on my chest right over the green paint that I just applied, just to give my chest, again, a little bit more definition. That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me today. If you're not already and you'd like to be, please subscribe. Also give this video a big thumbs up. Also make sure that you hit the notification bar so you know when I upload a new video.